wanna go and take a ride with me, baby? Give me some love. See, every time I look in your eyes, the paradise I run to. Nobody's temperature they rise to. Hope for winter and summertime too. I wanna get a little naughty for you. Get a little naughty for you. Baby, I'll be naughty for you. I'll see what you want me to do. I'll be loyal to you, baby, only you. Said I'll be loyal to you, baby, only you. Say, if you wanna go and take a ride with me, baby, give me some love. Say, if you wanna go and take a ride with me, baby, give me some love. I see you want me. I'm already waiting for you, baby. If you wanna go and take a ride with me, baby, give me some love.
No, yeah, like the policy. You know, say you are my life. You my melody, the rhythm of my heart, yeah. And I won't make you know I will love you to the end, even though we are worlds apart. No go sleep with another man. No go Jones with another man. The way you move your body, you the mother man. Stand by me, I am family. Shut up with your love, I knew. Would you be here when there's no money? I just need to know. Yeah.
Good night, good morning, good afternoon. You're now tuned into the Afro Search Show each and every Friday on Audio Freaker Radio.
Yeah. When you move, it's like a belly dancer. Don't me right my wrongs, don't be bad to feel among Nancy. What the bam bam? You turn a bad boy to a better man. But without you from a love of black phone, don't get this SIM card. Without you from a love of black.
It's the usual suspects, Yaki and JD on this one. And tonight we have a special guest coming on.
Girl, I've been waiting for your call. No, you got me singing soprano. Yeah.
We have a special guest coming on tonight's show, KingPerryy.
Girl, I've been waiting for your call. No, you got me singing soprano. Yeah. Eating, I'm bleeding feelings from my heart. I ride deep in the lowest night. I know.
Yes, if you're on the Facebook Live when you came for KingPerryy, drop it on.
One life, live it up. Hold tight, the night is up. Maybe you the one for the gap. Maybe you should give me more. All life, need life. What you give to me, don't know if you're feeling me. Oh, this your love, it is all that I see. Maybe you're the one that I need. Lately you've been moving me. Tell me where you keep a telephone.
Once again, good night, good morning, good afternoon. You're tuned into the Afro Search Show, and we have KingPerryy in the building.
We out here.
All right.
What's good, everybody?
Bless. I was hearing some background.
My brother.
Can you hear me clearly?
Yeah, I can hear you clearly.
All right, nice. So I'm just going to give a brief intro for those of you who don't know. If you've been sleeping under a rock, KingPerryy is a Nigerian-born artist and songwriter, credited with hits like Walan Colombo, Man on Duty, Darlena. Also features Tenny on the fire track called Murder. He's worked with Timaya on a banger, Comb. And, you know, he's worked with artists all over the globe. KingPerryy, welcome to the Afro Search Show.
Thank you so much.
Yes, sir. So you debuted your musical career with Walan Colombo. And, I mean, you showed mad range on that tune. A little bit different from what we know now, but you actually show that, I can actually sing.
Yeah.
How did your musical career begin?
To me, like, my life has been like growth. So like that first song is more like still me, but like I'm still in the process of figuring who I am as KingPerryy and everything.
Okay.
Yeah. So Walan Colombo is a jam, but like I kept learning from my mistakes. Like I kept learning. Like when I drop songs, I keep improving. That's it. So like me, I'm about growth.
All right. So Walan Colombo, if my memory serves me right, was right around 2014. Did you always sing prior to that, or did you just decide that, you know what, let me try this music thing and see where it goes?
Like I've been making music, but like the thing is, I was in school, so like my parents then didn't want me to make music then.
Typical Nigerian parents.
Yeah, like so I was always like I'll always sneak in from school. I'll travel to like Lagos. Then I was in Owerri, like a state that's like Imo State in Nigeria, stay in Nigeria. So I'll leave to Lagos. I'll hustle and everything you get. So like yeah, I mean, when they saw that I was really serious that they couldn't like do anything,
Yeah.
my dad gave me my first money for like while I could do the video. My dad gave me the money for it.
Oh wow, nice.
Yeah, so like I mean, it's great.
Great. So it's basically been in your blood, and typical African home.
Yeah,
You
you just
eventually
have
won
to
your parents over.
exactly because I mean there was a day. What changed my mindset towards this whole thing? Because there was a day I met like I cried to my uncle. I was like, "Yo, like, see, my parents they don't want me to do music. Like, I just don't know what to do. Like, I feel like I'm never gonna leave this. I'm never gonna leave my house. So anyway, I'm never probably gonna go travel the world because of my parents." And my
Yeah.
uncle was like, "Yo, you don't get freedom. You earn it. There's the way he said it. There's this word. You don't gain freedom. You earn it.
Mm.
Yeah, that's all." And immediately he told me that. I was like, "What do you mean?" It's like he's not going to explain that to me, but I should go figure it out. And yeah, like kind of way you need to persuade. Parents are just being parents.
Yeah,
Mothers are being mothers.
definitely.
They won't just let you. They won't let you do. I mean, they won't just want to look at their son go astray. You get.
Yeah,
So you
definitely.
have to make them understand that like this is what I want to do. I have to make them understand like this is what I want to do, and like whatever you will say, this is what I'm still gonna do. You get.
Yeah.
And boom, that's how now they call me. They're like, "Oh, what's the latest? Oh, we had to show your song on TV." Oh, that. Yeah,
Nice. And look at you today, household name. Well, shout out to Uncle for
that's
dropping those wise words on King Perry.
great. Yeah,
For those of you who are just tuning in, you're listening to the Afro Search Show live on Audio Fika Radio, and we have King Perry Continental
yeah,
in the building.
yeah, yeah,
All right, so you started with Walan Colombo, and you kind of did Lola, which also showed off your
yeah.
vocal range. Who's the girl behind that track?
Oh, Lola is more like that day. I was just talking with my friend, and when like I remember we were in the like parlor sitting room, we are just talking, and there's this time like like there's a mood where you feel like, nah, I wanna make music. I feel like I
Mm,
wanna make a hit. Like, and I remember I tweeted that on Twitter. I was like, I'm in the mood to make a jam.
yeah.
And then I went online. I was looking for beats. I was just looking because when I'm in that mood, I just look for download beats and just record, pour my anger and pour the way I'm feeling down. You get. So that night, I just saw they had this beat on YouTube that like I really fucked with, and boom, I just told the guy like I downloaded the beat and like I started recording. And the next morning, funny enough, I was supposed to drop Walan Colombo like 2 days,
Mm.
like in 2 days time, and I released Lola. Like I just released it the next day. I told my manager like, "Yo, my mind is telling me like this. I just like this song. I want people to hear it." And boom, when I
Oh,
released
okay.
it, he was shocked. Yeah, because I released it as like, oh, I mean, I just made something and I downloaded the beat and I make it's the free music you get. But funny enough, it got like a lot of attention. That was
Yeah.
even what got more attention than my single that I actually pushed for. So like,
Wow.
and basically like whatever like my recent deal with my label, they heard that song and they fuck with it.
Nice. So you actually released Lola before you did Walan Colombo.
Yeah.
Oh wow, yeah, I had my information incorrect then. I thought Walan Colombo was like your debut.
No,
But
I mean, yeah, like proper single release, yeah, but like Lola was on SoundCloud, yeah.
got it, got it. So fast forward to a couple of years after you did Lola and Walan Colombo, you did Continental Boy, which had a different vibe to it. It's kind of like a fusion between your typical African rhythms and Caribbean rhythms, kind of trending towards
Yeah,
the King Perry that
yeah,
that we know today. Um,
yeah,
what kind of influenced that change in? Well, I don't even want to use the term change because I
yeah,
mean you're fairly versatile. Like you've done a little bit of both. But what
yeah.
triggered the transition into that kind of flow? I should say. Yeah, that's a better way to
It's
put it.
just like you know before like after I released One Colombo, I probably was in the studio for like I was in the studio for like a year before I released One Colombo.
Yeah.
You get so like as an individual in life, you have to figure like you have to know yourself. Like you have to know your stronghold, and you have to know where like you're like not really strong in whatever you're doing. Like whatever you're doing, you get so. I've listened to my music back to back, and I told myself, okay, Continental is the brand, and that's how I want to make my music. Because you might hear when you listen to my music, you hear like different fusions. You hear
Yeah.
like different fusions of like genres of music, Afro, high life, Afro dancehall. Something you
Oh,
just hear different. But yeah, you might hear a fusion inside, and that's the Continental. That's the Continental brand. That's what I'm trying to push in my music. And my EP coming out is titled "Citizen of the World." Okay, so like it's
nice.
more like it's gonna like reach out to the world more. Like it's me trying to pass like peace, motivation to the world because the EP is
Gotcha.
more. I embody this legend. Like I'm like saying like this is like an introduction to me. I'm the offspring. Okay, so
Mm,
if I'm talking about the streets, I'm not talking about the streets of Africa or the streets of Nigeria. I'm talking about the streets of the world. So every song and the EP stands for certain something.
oh wow. Okay. All right, that's good to know. For those of you who are just tuning in, you are listening to the Afro Search Show live on Audio Freaker Radio, and we have KingPerryy in the building.
Yeah.
JD, let's sample Wala
Shout out to
Colombo.
my brother JD.
What's good, my G? How you doing, man?
I'm my brother. What's good?
You're rocking right now with Afro Search Crew and KingPerryy. This one right here is called Wala Colombo. Continental, well, let's go.
To make you fat, nothing I can do.
Say no other can face the girl they bust my brain. Say she they give me the feeling I can't explain. Say the girl it yeah. When you soon bada, why not feel me so me cannot say no. Give me that feeling so say nobody feel right. Say nobody get what you get. So me tell you say my baby wanna Colombo.
Boom.
Baby, Wala Colombo. Yeah.
Sing it, sing it.
Lovely song.
Yeah, definitely one of my top KingPerryy tunes right there. And just to kind of show our listeners the kind of range that KingPerryy has, we're gonna drop Continental Boy now.
Oh. Old song.
KingPerryy Bandit, yeah. Mash up the place one time. So me live in high life. Them a like my sound, them a like my sound. Them a feel my sound when I dip on the ground. Continental boy, continental jam. Baby get on your feet when you hear my sound. Yeah, steady Jerry wine selector. The girl you wine from the center. Anytime the girl you done they enter. They go down from the center. Steady Jerry wine selector. Anytime the girl you the mental. She go down from the center. She go down.
Yo. I haven't heard my songs in like a long time.
Oh yeah.
Taking back
Give me
quick.
fast.
All right, so let me ask you a weird question because you said you haven't heard your song in a while. I hate the way I sound on the radio. When you hear your voice back on a recording, how do you feel?
I have to love it though. Like if I don't love it, if I don't love it, there's no way I have to put it out. Like I listen sometimes I make music and I listen to them like 2 days straight. Like I wake up, I'm like playing it because I have to love it. Trust me, all my songs I've released from Work and Grind to Mother to Man on Duty, like I have played it like back to back to back to back to back. Like before it came out, I used to play it.
Yeah.
So like, trust me, I have to love it. I have to love it.
All right, so perfect segue into my next question. Work and Grind. That tune. So definitely one of my faves. And as a DJ, it's hard to kind of put that track in a genre because you have some pop undertones, you have the KingPerryy Afro rhythms that we're used to now. There's also that gyration, like regular my boy feel, and you know, like the message of the song itself is like man must hustle.
Yeah, Work and Grind, right?
Yeah. Walk and grind. Like you have so many parts that play on that tune and just kind of come together into
Yeah,
work we know as work and grind. Can you talk us
yeah.
through your creative process for that record
Like
specifically?
that song, like I was like